So let's move forward with another example of rationalizing a binomial denominator. So the rules are the same. The only thing you'll notice that is changing from our previous example is that our denominator seems to have gotten a little bit more complicated, right? So, but the rule stays the same. We multiply with its conjugate pair. So you'll notice I'm keeping the same terms, but I'm just making sure that I have the opposite sign. And I do the same thing to the top. So once I do this, I'm going to then do my work on the side here. I'm going to start with my denominator first because it's easy. It's going to be the a squared minus b squared. So first term squared minus the second term squared. If you like, you can write this as expanded form to see the multiplication, or if you can do this without that, that is fine as well. Okay. So this gives me 16 root 9, and this will give me root 4. This will become 16 times 3 minus 2, and that will become 48 minus 2, which is 44. So we have rationalized the denominator, which is 44. I'm going to do the same thing to the numerator now, except that in the numerator, I'll actually have to FOIL. If you like, you could have actually simplified your root 8 before you start multiplying, or you can do that later. It's not too big of a number, so it's up to you. So I'm going to leave it as it is and just FOIL it out. So this becomes 4 root 24. This becomes plus root 16. This becomes minus 4 root 9. And this becomes minus root 6. Okay. From the first one, which is 4 root 24, we can simplify that as 4 root 6, which will become 4 times 2 root 6. So it becomes 8 root 6. Okay. The second term is a perfect square, so that's a 4. This one will also simplify with a perfect square with it. So 4 times 3 becomes a negative 12. And the last one is the one that I can't really do anything with, so it stays as it is. Combining like terms, the first and the last term will combine to become 7 root 6, and these middle two terms will combine to become negative 8. When we bring it over here, we want to see if there's anything that I can divide or by factoring out something here. So my coefficients are the ones that I'm looking here. So between 7 and 8, I really can't take anything out. So there's nothing I can take out here. So if I can't take it out, I can't reduce it with my denominator. So you don't just single out the 8 or the 7. It has to be something that is common to both of them because you're reducing that binomial. So my final answer will stay as it is. Okay, so this is another common mistake after not multiplying with the correct conjugate pair, is reducing it the wrong way. So if you cannot factor something out of it, you cannot reduce with the denominator.